Okay, special treat today, folks. I'm back at Lake Mohansic. It is March 9th, and we're still out on the ice. This is a rarity. Started the season, first time ever on the ice in November, and it looks like we're going to end the ice season today, most likely, and it's well into March, so that's impressive. I've been told that the first 8 seconds of your YouTube video are the most important to keep your viewers, so I'm going to shut up and turn off the camera until I get a bite. I know that was more than 8 seconds. Might be a crappie. Something's on there. Nice crappie. That's going to be definitely 9 inches. Okay. So we got one. Wow. Okay. That's a nice one. Okay, look at that crappie. And I have to say, it did so little while it was on there. That's what made me think it was probably a crappie. Not many head shakes, just some dead weight. All right. Well, that's gonna definitely, that's almost a foot. So that'll be legal. Nice fish. Oh yeah. That's a slab. That's 12 inches on the dot when you pinch the tail there. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep that one. It's gonna be a good eater crappie. Maybe we found them. Maybe, who knows, could just be an isolated fish, or maybe we found them. Gonna put a fresh wax worm on and get right back down. Okay guys, sending it back down, same hole. So we had another first. We have a March fish through the ice in upstate New York. Not even upstate New York, metro New York. So what I was hoping for was a nice eater crappie or two. So we got one. I was about to make my presentation a little bigger, but now I don't think that's necessary. The crappie regulations in New York State are they have to be 9 inches. The season's open all year round, and you can actually take 25 per day. So with one so far, I'm only making a small dent. Thought I was gonna get skunked. I was starting to feel pretty sad there. But that one fish, even if it was just a tiny little bluegill, that always rejuvenates me. Okay, so let me tell you guys how this minnow, dead golden shiner minnow, ended up in my worm container. I really wanted to go out with a bang today, put all my tip-ups out. I've since kind of changed my mind, but I drove all the way up to Cross River Tackle after work. Online it said they were open till 6, but I don't think that was their winter hours, so no one was there. I drove all the way up. It takes me like 40 minutes there, 40 minutes back. But what they do sometimes have is like dead minnows outside the door. So I found one dead minnow outside the door, and that is what we're going to send down on the tip-up. You know, I have always had a terrible time with tip-ups. I'm sure today will be no exception, but we're going to send it down anyway. A little last hurrah. I think my goal next year is to become a better tip-up fisherman, but at the same time, it's a little boring to me, especially when you're not getting flags. Alright, so this is just like a weighted jig through the dorsal fin. We are deadlining or whatever. Okay, just gonna set up one. I have more, but I don't know, it's too much work. I want to focus on the jigging, but we got one set and we'll see what happens. Seagull friend I'm gonna have to watch out for. He will want my fish here. Go on, get. Yeah, he definitely wants that fish. What am I going to do here? Just going to keep it close. Morning update. Still just got our one little crappie there. But it's going to be a good eater. Nice and fat fish. I don't know how well you'll be able to see this little seagull. He's standing at another one of my holes. You can tell he's been well trained. And he's looking for one opportunity to just swoop in and steal my fish. So both to keep it cold and to kind of hide it a little bit, I'm just putting some ice on there. Just make it a little harder for him, and I'm also keeping my fish next to me no matter where I go. I don't even have like a bag to put it in. So nothing else yet, but we might get another. And like I said, this is probably, I'm almost positive this is gonna be the last time I'm out ice fishing, unless there's any, big changes. So, probably leave here about 1. So we got a couple more hours to see what we can do. Had a bite down there, guys. They'll come back. Hey guys, so it's a little after 11. I'm gonna stay here till 1. I'm gonna take the little spoon off and try a slightly more aggressive approach. Although I do think that these bigger lures could still catch a bluegill or a crappie, but maybe we could even find a bass or a pickerel. So I'm gonna give myself half an hour with each of these lures, and I'm really gonna stick to that time. Fish on. Bluegill. Nice bluegill, actually. Okay, well, that spoon works. We could take it. Yeah, I think we'll keep it. Let's make this a catch and cook day. All right, well, this guy worked. Tipped with waxworms, of course, but he liked it. Well, I just got spoken to by someone on the staff here. They said there's no ice fishing today. And even though I believe this is 100% safe and I have all my safety equipment, he just very nicely explained that it's just not how they do it here. And because there is a section with open water, the park staff had determined that it's, off limits for today. So this is gonna be it, but we got our 2 fish and we'll bring them home and we'll fry them up. So this will probably be almost surely be the last you see me on the ice this year. But it's been a good ice season, and I'm leaving. Jeez. I'm coming. Jeez. I'm coming. My goodness. Hey guys, got my crappie and bluegill here fried up. I know it doesn't look too appetizing, but I already took a bite. It's delicious. I try not to smack too much. I mean, what can I say? It's flaky. It's fluffy. It's tender.
and it's fishy in a good way, not overly fishy. And this batter that I cooked up for it, secret ingredients, just a cornmeal blend with spices, amazing. Real quick, I just wanted to address getting kicked off the ice yesterday. If I had known that I wasn't allowed to be out there, then I absolutely would not have gone out there. One suggestion I would have to these parks is to maybe put a sign at the entrance that says no ice fishing today. I was confronted after about 3.5, 4 hours of fishing, first by a staff member who said that there was no ice fishing that day. I had to get off, and I told him I'm happy to comply to your request. And just as I was kind of cleaning up my stuff, then a police officer who was up on the road blared his hot siren and got on the bullhorn and told me to get off as well. But I do want to emphasize that I had all of my safety equipment. I drilled a test hole before I got onto the ice. And I was fishing on seriously about 5 inches of ice. I know what their concern was, because that was one section of the lake where there was good ice, but there was another section of the lake where there was complete open water. So I get it, and also I don't want other people to see me out on the ice and think it's okay and then go to the bad section of the ice. So I get it, and I'm happy to oblige their rules and their regulations about ice safety. But at the same time, I just wish sometimes people could give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'm not doing something completely reckless and haphazardly. I've made a decision, keeping my own safety into account too. But I get it, and there's all kinds of liability issues as well. So lesson learned. But that's the end of the ice fishing season. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that the water opens up soon and we can get out and do some open water fishing. And I'm looking forward to the spring season. So I'm going to fall off the map for a couple weeks just because work is getting really intense right now. But I'll be back, and I'll try to keep cranking them out. Right now I have like 85 videos. We're getting close to 100. So and like almost 150 subscribers. Let's try for 200 in the near future. All right, guys, this is the Big Red Angler. Peacing out. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. And of course, as always, fish like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.